I remember the day basketball chose me. I was in 7th grade, sitting in my room, pondering what I would be when I grew up. I can still feel the smile that was plastered on my face. When I finished writing it, I ripped out my page, I flew down the hallway to find my brother and sister, and broadcasted, "I know what I want to be when I grow up." I shoved the piece of paper in their hands and waited to hear their responses. On cue, they both said, "This is so cool. Have you showed Mom? Have you showed Dad?" I snatched the paper out of their hands and I ran downstairs screaming, "Mom, Dad, I know what I want to be when I grow up." And as I found them in the living room, I shoved the piece of paper in their hands, waiting for their response. They both looked at each other and they said, "Honey, if anyone can do it, you can." What was my goal? What was my goal? What had I written? One day, I will be a professional basketball player in the NBA. Yeah, the NBA. Thus began my true journey to becoming a pro. Basketball chose me, an awkward, lanky, introverted tomboy born with a hearing disability, a speech impediment, and a will to overcome obstacles, dream big, and to change the world. Basketball chose me, but God had even bigger plans for me. I never dreamed of being a Hall of Famer. Outside my dad and my family, the legend that just walked me to the stage both played an instrumental part in my journey. I modeled my game after Zoe and literally had a wall full of Zoe posters and all of the Charlotte Hornets merchandise. All of it. Despite living in Chicago Bulls country. Sorry, Jordan. To me, it was the way that he played the game and the way he gave to his teammates. You showed me what being a multidimensional player was, and I thank you for being my first role model outside of my house. Yeah, it's kind of cool to be walked to the stage by my first. Dawn, you showed me how to lead, both on and off the court. You entered my life via the '96 Olympic team. That's the year I decided I wanted to follow you, Lisa, Cheryl, and so many more. And I wanted to represent our country on the big stage. I didn't know 8 years later I'd be starting a journey to an Olympian. Watching you, you taught me how to lead and how to use my voice in so many ways. You were the reason that I had a passion for giving back and inspiring future generations. I've continued to look up to you in mere admiration of who you are and how you continue to step up and challenge the status quo. Thank you. Well, I have so many people to thank, but I want to start with my family. Dad, you were my first true coach. Truth be told, my coach throughout the whole career, even when I didn't want you to. Standing up here on this stage, I now realize why you pushed me as hard as you did, to help me reach new heights and be great in my own way. Thank Dad. Thanks to my stepmom, Latrice, and my baby brother, Bryce, for being here and sharing in so many moments along the way. Mom, you are simply amazing. Coming off the heels of Mother's Day, the sacrifices you made, running us from gym to gym, field to field, you have made me look at you as your favorite superhero, Superwoman. The moments we've had together have molded me into the woman that I am today. When I go back to memory lane, I think about the time you dragged me off the softball field. After yet another temper tantrum and the bat sailing through the air toward the dugout. In the car you said, "Tamika, if you don't get your attitude in check, no matter how good you are, people won't want you on your team." Well, it worked, kind of. To my brother and sister, Kenyon and Taja, you always hear about my brother's keeper, but you too have been my keeper through the ups and downs, good and bad. Thank you for knowing what to say and when, and for allowing me to be me. Thank you for continuing to believe in me and support all of the dreams and goals that I've shared with you too. I'm thankful to share this stage with my entire extended family, including my older sister, Christy, my niece and nephews that are here tonight, and the ones that could not be here. Thank you for allowing me to love on you like my own kids and to provide you your first experience at a professional basketball game, along with your first French fry experience and the best ice cream ever, pink bubblegum, of course. Still a little upset that you guys don't love it. To all of my coaches, could you have imagined this is where we'd be one day? From Stevenson High School with Coach Matucci to Duncanville High School with Coach Hackett to playing for the first female coach I ever saw stomping on national TV with those steely gray blue eyes and an arena of the prettiest orange color in the background. Insert Pat Summitt, a.k.a. Pat. The University of Tennessee and Thompson-Boling Arena. I received my first handwritten letter from my collegiate assistant coaches, Mickey, Holly, and Al. Thank you. During my sophomore year of high school, and I immediately placed it on my wall, amidst my Alonzo Mourning posters, of course. Pat always stressed the importance of learning defense and offense. My first practice at UT will go in the history book because Pat critiqued my defensive stance, or lack thereof. I remember thinking, this lady has no idea how to play defense. This was after championship number 5. Needless to say, Pat's persistence for us to buy into the defensive strategy or sit on the bench literally transformed my game. I know you remember that, KJ. Thank you for being here. Offensively, Pat and our coaches preach looking for the opportunities to work together and make the play that leads to accomplishing the goal of scoring. I know it's the off-the-court staple that I've carried into my life. Pat taught us that same offensive strategy could and should be used in the community for impact. She was the perfect blend of the pursuit of excellence infused with humility. Her legacy lives on through her Pat Summitt Foundation and has inspired me to encourage you to catch their dreams one star at a time through our Catch the Stars Foundation. To my good friends, Ebony Hoffman-Cass, Tammy Sutton-Brown, Carlos Knox, my First Lady and Pastor, Alicia and John Ramsey, Dawn Owens and Swin Cash, both who are here tonight, thank you for reminding me every day about what true friendship is all about. And Swin, whoever said that UConn Huskies and Tennessee Lady Vols couldn't be friends, well, we've definitely overcome the odds. That 96 dynamic women's Olympic gold medal run birthed the beginning of the best women's basketball league in the world, the WNBA. My initial goal of being in the NBA, well, it shifted to being in the WNBA and playing alongside some of my sheroes, Lisa, Cynthia, Dawn, yes. The slogan, "We Got Next," was embedded in my brain. I felt that the league was made just for me. Thank you to the late David Stern, Adam Silver, and Val Ackerman for making this league and this dream a reality. And thanks to the continuous leadership through Donna Orender, Laura Ritchie, Lisa Borders, and now Kathy Engelbert, the future of the league is stronger than ever. You never know how much people believe in you until you're at a point where you can't add immediate value, but they still believe in you. The final game of my collegiate career was cut short with a snap and shooting pain in my knee. The diagnosis, a torn ACL. The timing couldn't have been worse with the WNBA draft just 3 months away. I remember draft night like it was yesterday. My agents, Lon Babby, Jim Tanner, and Shayna Martin, along with my Nike rep, Ray Pond, my parents and I were in Jersey, waiting to hear my name. And then I can feel the chills. As Val Ackerman said, and with the third pick, the Indiana Fever select Tamika Ketchum. It took a minute to register my name being called, hugging everyone and crutching to the stage. Thank you so much for being here tonight and supporting me as my tandem family. When I say basketball chose me, I also say thank you because Kelly Koskoff and the Indiana Fever took a chance and they chose me, a player that they knew couldn't make an immediate contribution to the team, but one that they believed in for the future, a 20-year future and counting. Thanks to the Simon family, Rick Hughes and Jim Morris, my Pacers Sports Entertainment family, and so many more for believing in me and for sometimes instilling faith in me when I couldn't see it. I am proof that hard work, undying faith, and a solid support system, dreams do come true. And I'm so thankful for the people that assist in making them come to fruition and the amazing fans that have shown their support along the way. From the WNBA Gold to the Olympics, I'm thankful to Carol Cowan, who's been a part of my Olympic journey for over 20 years, and to the amazing coaches I've had during my tenure, Van Chancellor, the late Ann Donovan, and Gina. A dream in '96 as a member of the junior Olympic team turned into a lot of great memories, friendship, experiences, and 4 Olympic gold medals. Thank you to all of the coaches, teachers, trainers, and leaders that I've had the honor to work alongside with. Nell Fortner, Brian Winters, Lynn Dunn, Stephanie White, Marvin Harvey, Jenny Moshak, Holly Heitzman, Todd Champlin, Josh Corbill, Eileen Hauser, Surinder Page, Allison Barber, Pat Laurie, and so many more. Your constant motivation, challenges, and guidance has helped me strive to be the best. I've had a lot of amazing teammates from all different walks of life. They have always been an extension of my family, and so many of my greatest memories in life include them. It's been a long way from the beginning, starting with the dynamic duo alongside my sister, dubbed the Catching Sisters, to the Fab Four entering Tennessee, to the Three Meek, to our undefeated 97-98 Tennessee Lady Vol team, to the Olympic gold medal team, to the 2012 Indiana Fever Championship team, and more. Basketball is a team sport, and I thank each of my teammates for pushing me, accepting me, flaws and all, and being part of my journey. And last but not least, I want to thank my amazing husband. I didn't know how or when God would bring me a mate, but I'm so thankful he brought you. Thank you for your patience, a lot of that, for being my safe place, for loving me unconditionally, and for being you. Parnell, you've been my rock and a part of so many of my monumental accomplishments, and I'm so thankful for you. To the other class members, Eddie Sutton, KG, Barbara Stevens, Rudy T, Tim Duncan, Kim Mulkey, and congrats. And to Kobe and the Bryants. This truly has been a basketball storybook ending. They say it takes a village to raise a child. I say it takes a village to make dreams come true. To all of the people who have been a part of my village, thank you. We all have dreams and goals, and whether you're young or old, born with a disability, or have been told of the things you can't accomplish, tonight I share the same word that my parents shared with me, with a twist. If anyone can do it, you can. Shoot for the stars, work hard, and catch your dream. Thank you, and God bless.